Hi everybody, thanks for coming back to the Refuah Radio Show. Nice to be with you. Today I'm going to talk about some healing. I'm recovering from surgery to correct a deformity in my foot. Several years ago, someone rather heavy with a rather wide shoe stepped on my foot and broke the bones. They didn't heal correctly, and we just did surgery several weeks ago to quite literally break the bones and put them back in the correct position. When I was being examined by the surgeon before surgery, as he prepared his plan, he asked me how many painkillers I take in a given day, and I told him I don't take any. He was quite surprised, and he said, "You're having trouble walking. That's why you came in here to see me, and that usually causes a lot of pain to people." And I told him, because I follow the tips right here in the It's My Crisis Empower Yourself book, I follow the tips about how to cope with pain. I'm not suffering any. He was quite surprised. He took a look at the book, and not too surprising, he now owns a copy of it. But I want to share those tips with you a little bit. So here I am. The foot needed a few screws to hold the bones in place so that they would set in the exact correct position. And tomorrow we're going to be pulling those screws out of my feet. I'm really looking forward to it. At any rate, I just want to share a few of those tips with you. They're from page 32 right here in the book. You open it up and it's called Coping with Pain, an entire section on how to cope with pain. There are tips what to take. Raisins with almonds at the same time. You simply chew them in your mouth until they're a mash and swallow. Chew and swallow raisins and almonds. It's not terribly complicated. Shore up on your vitamin B foods, more vitamin B foods. Be sure to drink lots of water. Now, there are other tips here too. Arnica montana, some rescue remedy cream, and by the way, if you suffer from leg pain of any kind, including leg cramps when you're in bed at night, it tends to mess people up quite a bit. I recommend putting a bar of hotel soap, the skinny kind. You take a little slim bar of plain old soap from the hotel and you put it under your top sheet, under the fitted sheet of the bed. And I have no idea why this works, but it's a tried and true method. It ends leg cramps at night. You just don't get them anymore. Anyhow, going back to my surgery. So I had the surgery to the foot, and every week I have to go in, check with the surgeon. He has to examine me, see how I'm doing. And he's asking me, so which one of the prescription medications are you taking now? And I hand him 3 packages of unopened medicine, and I tell him, well, I took aspirin for the first few days, and yeah, I took something stronger to go with it. But after 48 hours, I don't need any medication. He's looking at an unopened package of pain medication weeks after my surgery, and he's quite surprised. And he asked me, well, what did you take? And I said, the recipe, 1 tablespoon of this and 1 tablespoon of that is in this book. They're food items, and they quite literally ended surgical pain. Where did I get that tip? From other people in the natural healing world. It's a tried and proven technique. Okay, so tomorrow the screws come out. I'm really pretty excited, and I'm happy to tell you that I've used the very pain-relieving tips here in the book, and that so impressed my doctor that he went out and got a copy of the book so he can share those tips with his patients. When you're ready to get your copy of the book, and I hope you're ready now, you're going to feel a whole lot better after you do it, you can go to booklocker.com, BOOKLOCKER.com. And you'll see a space to put the author's name. You type in YOCHEVED, my last name, GOLANI, and then you click. It'll take you to the It's My Crisis Empower Yourself book. You can buy yourself a copy. My publisher ships it to you much faster than any of the online bookstores. You should have the book within a week, and I hope it does you a lot of good. Let me know.